These are some of the thousands of migrants lured by the promise of a better life in oil-rich Gulf countries. Most are Ethiopians fleeing extreme poverty. They were headed to Saudi Arabia but found themselves trapped in a violent stretch of territory on the Yemeni side of the border. We want to go home. We don't want to remain here anymore, they chant. 17-year-old Asmara Mohammed embarked on the hazardous journey across the Gulf of Aden to Yemen with high hopes. Upon arrival, she ended up in the hands of people smugglers who tortured and abused her for 3 months.
The smugglers locked me in a house. My family sent them $1,000, but they still refused to release me. They raped me almost every day.
According to UN agencies, close to 30% of the migrants are women, but few end up reaching their destination or return home. Most are locked up in private prisons or bought and sold within the human trafficking network operating across Yemen. Danger also lurks across the border in Saudi Arabia for the migrants. They say Saudi border guards resort to excessive force to stop those sneaking across the border. Haila Tami says he lost his arm at the hands of Saudi border guards.
They tied my arms and legs firmly with a rope and slung me from a tree. They beat me till I lost consciousness. I found myself in hospital with my arm missing and legs and other hand heavily bandaged.
UN officials say they receive at least 50 new migrants at the camp every day. And this is just a fraction of the people being trafficked across the border to Saudi Arabia. It's only those who fail to cross and those who are rescued from the traffickers who end up here. UN agencies say the exodus from the Horn of Africa represents one of the largest flows of economic refugees on earth. They are overwhelmed.
25,000 are roaming in the city. And unfortunately, we cannot give them any assistance. Further to our assistance and record that we only can give 3,500 to those only who are in our departure center.
At the camp, the migrants celebrate some good news. The first group of them will be airlifted back home in 2 days. For many, it's the first time they have smiled in months. But the tales of horror they will narrate about their dangerous journey will do little to discourage the endless stream of their countrymen to Yemen. Mohammed Ado, Al Jazeera, Harath on the Yemeni-Saudi border.